Super Bowl champion, 1980 with the Oakland Raiders. I think Super Bowl is one of the most amazing achievements one can actually gain as sports, especially in the United States as well. What is the most, or what's the best lesson that you've learned from that experience?
What a great question, because this is something that I've tied into my team. What I'd like to remind people who don't know, there were 12 years of losing seasons before I got to the 13th.
Wow.
My last year in high school was a losing season. 4 years at the University of Miami, all losing seasons. 7 years with the Jets. The Jets are doing exactly now what they did back 40 years ago. So it's 12 seasons of losing. And I'll be honest with you, I came to a point, my 7th year with the Jets, that I really thought about retirement. I was so frustrated. I was, I guess, getting a little depressed. Then I watched my guys winning. They're going to playoff games and Super Bowl games. And no matter how hard I seemed to work every single year, how optimistic I was that this year's going to be much better, it always ended up the same. And 12 years in the sports is a long time. So I had no idea the 13th I was going to be traded to the Raiders. And even though we were on a team that was not expected to do very well, we were underdogs the entire year. We were the first wildcard team to get to the playoffs, the first wildcard team to win a Super Bowl game. So all along the line, we were not supposed to be there. And to see a team come together, to see what it was to all of a sudden not really be concerned about anybody else on your team, just making sure that you were not the weak link. To see what team really felt like, in which everybody felt the same way, that we can win 1 week at a time. It was a remarkable experience. And my message from that, and this is kind of a life lesson. I talk about that 13th season, winning the Super Bowl, sitting in the locker room and just so excited about being there. And the only thing we regretted, we had nobody else to play when it was all said and done. We just loved the camaraderie, the feeling. But the message that comes out of that is everyone has a 13th season. And that's when everything works out. Everything it came together. It's everything you looked at, have gone through, it's been so well worth it because you're here, you succeeded. But it's the 12 seasons before that makes that 13th season possible. It's the ups and downs, it's the tough times, it's the lessons you learn, it's the tenacity, faith, forgiveness. Think of all the things that we want to become better at, to become a better person, is learned through those tough times. And that 13th season just is a confirmation that it was all worth it. And then when you get to the 13th, you go through it all over again.